Where are we right now? We are in Britechester for the Fantasy Save File. Fantasy Save File is by Little Red Writing Sim on Twitter. You can go to her profile there on Twitter, and pinned to the top is a link to this save file. A link to her Patreon page with this save file, I should say. There's no charge for it, even though it is on Patreon, but it is there. If you like what you see today, if you've liked our other tours of this particular save file, please give it a look. Stop by and see her stuff. It's really cool. Also, at the end of this particular live stream, I will post as part of the archive save of this on my channel. I'll post a direct link also to her Patreon page so you can check this file out. We're here at, it's called like the Glass Habitat, right? Very kind of post-apocalyptic. It's very cool. It's different than I thought it was going to be from the world map. It's different than it kind of looked from there. I really didn't know what we were getting into, but we got kind of a post-apocalyptic vibe going here, which I really like. Let me try not to go too fast around here, but I really do kind of dig this post-apocalyptic look up here on top of a tower, right? Going to kind of hang back and save ourselves. Let me try to get rid of that. There we go. Kind of save ourselves from the rabble down below after a nuclear holocaust or something. It looks a little bit like an oil derrick as well, like an oil platform. Here on the roof, we've got a water collection set up from Eco Living. Got some wind power from Eco Living. We have our observatory from the base game, ever-present observatory, kind of hanging out there as well. Here inside the build, let's see, we've got let's come in from this direction. This looks really quite cool. I do like this a lot. Very bright, very open, very airy. We've got a nice setup of furniture here for a living room, right, with a television, some art on the wall. It looks really cool. This is really cool. Very nice vibe. The colors here are really cool. Light, airy. It suits a sort of glass habitat, right? There with a nice iPad. And a place just to hang out, maybe rest, read a book, stuff like that in the chair and table. You can see here we've also got a bathroom and a bedroom. We'll go down here and see if we can look into the bathroom a little bit closer first. And actually, it's a pretty good size bathroom. Will we be able to go through the door? Let's see. Nah, it's not really something we can kind of see from the sim eye view. So we'll kind of just go back this way here and kind of take a look. Good look of it, you know, really nice. On the bedroom side, again, we've got a really bright, airy bedroom. This works really well for such a narrow space, I think. It's got a really cool feel, really cool vibe. Oh, whoops. Did not mean to do that. Come at it this way. I mean, this is really pretty. This is a pretty, pretty room. I don't know if it's supposed to be post-apocalyptic. Someone's got a great lifestyle for post-apocalyptic. Maybe the exterior of the build does kind of strike me that way, as I said, but interior is really nice. This is really pretty. It's got a great view here with these colors against the beige. Nice sky blue sort of cover for the bed. Lots of big windows for the view. Level here. This is where we're going to have our kitchen, which is, again, well outfitted. It is not post-apocalyptic on the inside. We've got a great outfitted kitchen, place to eat, refrigerator, stove, sink, right? Everything's set up exactly as we need it. Even a vent hood. Over here, we've just got maybe sort of a bar area, maybe a butler's pantry area, right? It's got kind of an interesting look here. It seems like the way they've done this is kind of cut out, and I'm not real sure what they used to achieve that, but it looks very cool. That looks really, really cool. I love this cutout kind of space here, like you can pass food over to the bar to eat. Very, very kind of real feeling for a house. I'm not sure what they used here to achieve that effect, but it's a nice effect. It's very, very cool. Water collection. Great place to grow some food. Grub food, grub meat, slug meat, grub meat right over here. Another, what's that again? That is the trouble with plants. Oh, that's just kind of a decorative. Kind of looks like you're working on your plants there. I wasn't sure if that was going, it didn't look like the candle maker or the floral arranging station. Want to make sure we had going there. Got a place to lay out in the sun. And again, a few other places. Just kind of sit, hang out, take it all in. Nice area up here, too. This is a really pretty garden spot. In fact, really pretty. I think someone did a really great job with that. The colors look good together. It's bright. The rock work here is really cool to add to it. Got a few plants back here in the back. So it looks good. Oh, you know, and they've kind of tied this water collection into the tank. So that's really cool. I like that. I like that idea that they set the water collector on top of the water tank, right? As though it's funneling water there to store long term. And this does look a lot like our structures from Into the Future, from Oasis Landing, I believe it was called. Oasis Landing was our futuristic community. This looks very close to that. I like the way it looks. I love the green roofs. Really nice. Got these kind of futuristic plants here. Brought in from, of course, Get to Work, from 6 a.m. and places like that. Looks really good. It's a very cool sort of juxtaposition between Next Door. You know, Next Door is definitely post-apocalyptic. This is like more of a nice future, right? This is where we didn't blow up the whole world. We got this really great looking future here. Gentle curves, lots of plants, lots of greenery. Let's look inside and see what we can expect. A bedroom. Again, this is very much like Oasis Landing from Into the Future. It does remind me a lot of that. I really like seeing it because I kind of missed that world. I wish we had a world sort of like that in-game as it is for The Sims 4. Got enough room in here. Check out the view. Awesome, awesome out the windows. Obviously work on some robotics here. Good way of setting up the art. It's pretty cool too. I think, they've kind of got it separated into 2 different pods. So if you need to use, the potty over here and the sink, you're good to go and not kind of interrupt the person trying to take their bath, right? We have another bedroom here. Love the use of the rug there with all the white. It is a really cool, fantastic pop of color, I think. The mirrors are really nice there. Let's go in this way. We take a look at the view of the rest of the room through the mirror. Sort of pink against that white is really, really stunning. It's really striking. Great use there. They, all in all, so far, really good. Nice bedrooms here up on top. Down on the next level, we have our living level, of course. Super cool. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Sim's eye view here. Let's go in. We've got a nice living area. Great kitchen and dining area back here. This works super effective as a room divider. This is really nice. They brought that in from Get Together, I believe it was. Used as a wall panel. That looks great. These are great. Someone's got a real eye for sci-fi. Whoever built this, I think they've done a great job. Maybe they just played Into the Future a lot on The Sims 3, about like I did, I'm sure, and just really got kind of a feel for it, right? So look at the kitchen. Looks great. It looks really, really good. We've got, now this is a dorm lot. It must be set up as a dorm lot. With a dorm lot, you cannot have a stove on the dorm lot. You could maybe change this to residential and put a stove in. As it is, we do have a microwave and sort of this, refrigerator of the future. Maybe it is a little more futuristic just to have a microwave. Also look at our landscape kind of pods out here. These are great. Someone did a great job. They've taken this, spherical emitter, put it here with an enlarged bowl from Eco Living. Looks really good. I didn't notice him. We got a robot in there inside the house, right? Love it. More places to kind of hang out here, and a place or 2 to do some exercise. Back out one more time. Take a look at our structure here. It looks good. It does look really, really good. I'm really impressed with it. I would love to see sometime an entire world done out as, into the future, or at least maybe like, Foxbury here kind of looks like into the future anyway. If every lot here that we could build out on was just done in this style, the into the future style, I think that'd be really cool. I do think that'd be awesome. Let's kind of pull out a bit here. Great sci-fi build again right off the bat. There is something of a glitch going on with kind of the windows here on the roof, some fashion, but it looks good. And I think you can definitely tell kind of what they're going for, right? I mean, this is actually a really nice looking build. From the world screen, it's nothing like I thought it was going to be. From the world screen, I thought it was going to be a whole lot more solid. And this is actually pretty transparent. Take a look at this side. Looks very good. Here on the back, kind of the same, a little bit plain. This side, kind of, same way, kind of, institutional looking, right? But this side looks so cool. You come around those sides of the building and you just get blown away by the open, airy nature of this sort of great atrium, right? Opened up to the outside. We have probably the dorm part of it. Got a nice little study area here. And the bathroom. Small but functional. This is actually all you need, right? Looks really good. Now, it is missing a door. We might have to put a door in there in order to access it. I don't know. It is the future. You can teleport in The Sims, and it is the future. So maybe that's kind of the idea. You're going to just teleport in there, right? We've got a nice common area here. Cool common room set up with some sofas, some TVs. Little place to hang out with the friends. Down to this end, we have another study area and another bathroom. We do just have kind of a mirror image of the other side, right? So study room or dorm room. I guess you could put a bed in here. You could outfit this the way you want. Put a bed, put a bookshelf. It's big enough, definitely for like a bedroom, for a dorm room. Then we've got the bathroom next to it, kind of as an ensuite. I'm guessing that's what we're looking at with these, is kind of an ensuite dorm room. And a couple of ping pong tables and, little juice keg suite room. And this might be a sort of a double of the one above. It looks like it is set up essentially the same. We've got our recreation areas, you would call them, right? We've got 4. Let me back out here and just take a look. We've got 4 ensuite dorm rooms. Have anything in this part of the recreation room, really. But again, you could do anything there, really. You could put library shelves. You could put chess tables. You could put card playing tables, et cetera, et cetera. Down here on the first floor is where we really have kind of the common area. This is more of a commons, right? We're going to have some rooms here that are obviously meant as kind of general purpose. I mean, yes, you can watch TV in here. Maybe it's meant for a lecture. Maybe this is the classroom of the future. Actually, that'd be a really cool idea. You could put a few more of these benches in there. Or I think it's actually a table, yeah. But you could throw a few benches in here and have kind of the classroom of the future taught via television. Right? Another bathroom over here on this side. Now, this particular common room here is set up for robotics. I think that's something that's kind of meant for the commons area. You can set up different areas where you can study, with your fellow students. So bright, so airy, which also always has that kind of feel of the future when it's very bright and open and airy and it just looks fresh and clean and new. It's kind of what we got going on here. The vending machines here from Snowy Escape, I bet. Yeah, because they've got Japanese markings on them. So the vending machines, some of my favorite things in game. I love vending machines and I want to go visit Japan just so I can see like their vending machine malls and stuff, That was my favorite thing, I think, from Snowy Escape was those vending machines. And I did a couple of vending machine cafes for Snowy Escape as builds, where you could go and get food, get dinner, hang out. Now they're set up over here for using a cafeteria line. That's also one of my favorite things from university is the cafeteria line. It's really great to put into malls or put into other areas. Then you can hire a sim to come in and order dinner, stuff like that. Areas. No, we've got 2 empty areas, although this one does have, again, a sort of almost vending machine type of setup, right? someplace where you could maybe grab something to drink. You could put some tables in here, some chairs, have a place where students are just going to hang out and do stuff, you know, talk to each other, study, stuff like that. Commons, that's our commons here at Foxbury, with some dorm space included, if you would like to use that. Now, we're going to take a look at the one I've been saving for last year. It's kind of fascinating. Now, it is a little post-apocalyptic. We can tell right off the bat. We've got some ruins here, right? Something's happened. There's a lot of garbage and refuse. I'm going to go ahead and raise that. Oh, it's lovely up here, right? Lovely and clean and nice. The filth does stay below. We've got a lot of filth here. It looks really good, though. I do like it. Really, really cool, right? Whatever is in there, and I'm guessing from the color of that water, it's probably raw sewage or something like that. It is filth, right? The filth stays below. So we're going to go with that. That is probably raw sewage. We're going to kind of go in here a little bit. This also has kind of a feeling to me of Oasis Landing from Into the Future. I mean, that looks awesome. I love it. We've got a couple of open concept bedrooms here, of course. Some pods, a desk, study area, place to watch TV. Nice little kind of apartment setup. Again, has a real sort of Oasis Landing vibe. Places to hang out outdoors. Go down here a little bit to a sim-eye view. We can do some artwork. If we go inside, you know, it's nice. It's got a really cool, clean vibe. Another thing kind of you think of with the future, very clean, cool sort of vibe. Let me take these things off here outside. These are nice little lawns, nice little yards in the sky, right? I love this kitchen. Kitchen is so cool. In fact, I just love the feeling of this where it's all open. You know, it's open to this sort of central atrium area, including the kitchen. It's very, again, very sci-fi, very futuristic. Got a place to do some chess playing over here, a couple of chairs. Probably, is that a TV on this side? Nah, that is a bookshelf. So a place to sit, read some books. In the kitchen. You could pull this out maybe and put 2 more chairs there, have space for 4 if you want. I can't get over the kitchen. It looks really good. I really do like the way they have set this up. More outdoor spaces. We've got our meat, right? We got our grub meat here, our slug meat, as I call it, right conveniently located by the kitchen. We have a fabricator on this side from from Eco Living, of course. Let me get us back up here. We got our fabricator from Eco Living. That is one bad thing about the Sim store. There's a little bit of rubber banding sometimes when you've got these, you know, these areas where you can suddenly drop off, right? Recycler. That's one of my favorite things is the recycler. I like it because whenever I have gnomes on my lot, if they misbehave and they don't do what they're supposed to, I have to put them into the recycler. Put them into the recycler, turn them into bits, right? Turn them into bits and then make them into a nice, well-behaved chair. Don't mess up things with me, little gnomes. Almost called them little toddlers. Don't mess up things with me, little gnomes. Getting those little flames above their head when they start to get angry because I didn't give them cookies or cake or something. Yeah, don't start. Don't start with me. Bathroom looks cool. I do like it. Everything we need is laid out here. A lot of eco-living stuff, but we've got the tub, sink, toilet. On this side, we've got some shelves, right, for some storage. The way they've done this looks really good. I really like this. I'm not even real sure. Oh, they've used roofs there, I guess is what they've used. And then you put the transparent roofing on it. It looks amazing. It looks amazing like, you know, these sort of structural beams coming down to hold this out, right? Kind of keep it suspended above the filth. But it looks really fantastic. It's a great build technique that they've used here. So this is a really nice build. This looks really good. I love this place. Let me look over here real quick. I did not see this. Okay, so this is probably the way up. It is because there's the ladder that comes up. And there's a mailbox, right? The postman delivers no matter what, right? No matter, you think it's because of an apocalypse they're not going to bring you your bills? No, they're going to bring you your bills. That's what you'll still get during the apocalypse is a water bill and a tax bill, right? And probably something from cable. Probably something from the cable company and the internet service provider. But this is cool. I like this little yard here they've set up. There's your mailbox. There's your way into your house, right? From this side. Right. So following University was, hooray, Evergreen Harbor, eco-living. I love eco-living. I love Evergreen Harbor. We're going to take a quick peek at what we're going to get into next time. So these are going to be these are some big builds. This looks like some really big builds. We're going to get into this next time. We've got Pretty Woman and Cyberpunk Mech Engineer 10 over here in the Pinecrest apartments. I love those apartments, by the way. Now, please hit like, subscribe, and notify so you can catch this tour next time and all of our other great live. In the meantime, though, of course, after you hit like, subscribe, and notify, let me be the first to say thank you for watching.